guys, welcome to TechCity. I'm trying so hard to get my fingerprints off the screen of this device. It is such a fingerprint magnet. Oh my gosh. I'm super excited for two reasons and two reasons only. Because, well, I'm doing another review and that's exciting for me. Secondly, Nokia is back. Ah! The crowd goes wild. Crowd, go wild. Thank you very much. Now, we did see them try to come back with the Nokia 3310, and it was not exactly a smartphone, but of course the battery power was one major selling point we were trying to use to sell the device. Well, I'm not sure how sales have gone with that device. I'm super excited that they are now making actual smartphones, and this is the first in their series, hopefully. So this is the Nokia 5, and I'm going to be reviewing this right here on TechCity. Are you ready? Let's go. I have already told you this device is a fingerprint magnet. There is absolutely no way someone would not see your pattern if that's your security lock on your device. So I need to let you know firsthand that it comes with a fingerprint sensor, which I think is amazing. The only physical buttons on the Nokia 5 are the power on and off button on this side, which are a very nice blue. We have the blue color anyway, so it's blue, and it's also lined with nice silver trims around both buttons. The volume button on this side and the power on and off button on this side. Only two physical buttons on the Nokia 5. On the flip side is the memory card slot and the SIM card slot as well. Above is the headphone jack, and just beneath the usual stuff, charging port, the speaker and the mouthpiece. So it uses the usual USB charging ports. That's on the Nokia 5. There's the 8 megapixels front-facing camera. Behind is a 13 megapixels back-facing camera, and it's got its own dedicated flash. And of course, the Nokia 6 sign and logo that we have come to really love. Now, many people are hoping that this device would mean the actual comeback of Nokia, and we can only keep our fingers crossed on that. Now, talking about the design of the Nokia 5, it's all metal and of course glass right in front. I love how it feels. It feels very smooth in the hands. Yeah, might be a bit too slippery, but then again, that's how many of these devices come. So I think Nokia is really trying hard to get with the program, basically, in that regard. So like I said before, it's only the power on and off button and the volume rocker that are physical buttons on the Nokia 5. The home button is not actually a button like we see in other devices. It acts as the home soft touch key and the fingerprint sensor as well. And on this side is the back key, and here is the menu key. I like how it feels. For a mid-range device, I think the design is top-notch. Now, display on the Nokia 5 is at 5.2 inches polarized HD display. Yes. And it also has really nice viewing angles if you're going to be watching anything, videos for instance, and of course when playing games. So there are nice viewing angles, and even more, if you're going to do any viewing under bright sunlight outside, the Nokia 5 performs really amazing. And I know quite a number of people are particular about how I'm able to use my device when it's sunny out there and bright versus when I'm indoors. The device performs pretty okay in that regard. Viewing angles, like I said, are amazing. Things are appearing pretty bright and sharp. It runs on Android 7.11 Nougat OS, which is pretty amazing. The interface is stock Android, so Nokia did not try to do their own interface on this one. Don't know what the future holds in that respect, but for now, that's exactly what the device sports. Applications also are arranged according to how frequently you use them. So when you're raising up the app tree, it's showing perhaps the most used applications first, and then there is all the other applications that appear that have been downloaded as well on the smartphone. Onto storage. Now, it is a 2 gig RAM device, and from our use of the device, it kind of lags sometimes because of how many applications we're running on it, and that's again because we want to test out the power and the performance of the device. It is powered by a 64-bit octa-core processor, which isn't so bad. But see, that 2 gig RAM thing, it's really something we can't ignore. But then again, the ROM for storage and all of that is at 16 gigabytes, and like I said before, there is space for you to expand that memory on this side with a micro SD card. Before I go on to camera, I need to inform you that the Nokia 5 comes with 4G capability, and it's also voice over LTE ready. So with video, with voice, you are pretty good to go, especially when you're making all these calls via the internet and whatnot. pretty clear. On to camera now. I did inform you that the front-facing camera is 8 megapixels and the back-facing camera is 13 megapixels with its dedicated flash. The very good thing about both cameras, that's front and back-facing cameras on the Nokia 5, is that they both can record on 1080p. I think that's pretty amazing. You can readjust that to record in 720p or 480p. Now, even with the picture taking, you can adjust your megapixels as well on the 13 megapixels back-facing camera and the 8 megapixels front-facing camera. However, if you are in a very low-lit environment, or maybe not that low-lit, there is no provision for more light to filter through the lenses. So that means the aperture on the Nokia 5 isn't that fantastic. You have to have enough light if you're going to be taking pictures on the Nokia 5. All in all, the camera is pretty basic, but you can also adjust your settings. I like when you're able to adjust your settings on camera features on smartphones, so you're able to at least tweak whatever it is you want to tweak if you know what to do. So that of course is available for you on the Nokia 5. Battery capacity on the Nokia 5. Yes, and this is one thing that many people really are itching to hear, because Nokia is famous for good batteries. This comes at 3000 milliamp hour. I know, with expected 5000, like Nokia, come change the game with batteries. But well, most devices don't go below 2800 these days anyway, so this for a mid-range device at 3000 milliamp hour, not so bad. We used it here and it lasted for about a day. By the time we had to use it heavily, more applications, doing a lot more stuff on the device, we kind of had to hug the wall. That's, you know, sit by the wall and plug it while you're using. So if you're a heavy user, be prepared. Do not leave the house without your charger, essentially. But I'm really excited that Nokia is back, you guys. I think that this is a really good device. I'm not sure how many people are going to welcome this device because they have been waiting for a very long time. But I think that if they get their marketing right, they should be able to make, you know, more sales. It's not a bad device at all. It is a mid-range device, but the design that it comes with and some of the other capabilities touted as one of the best in mid-range category in the smartphone industry in Nigeria. So that's all we got time for. If you'd like for us to specifically perhaps do a comparison video using the Nokia 5, please let me know what other device you want me to compare it with. I would love to do that, especially with the camera. Ringtones sound amazing on the Nokia 5. I need to let you know that as well. You can use what you want or use the very traditional ringtone. I'm Joel Kachi for TechCity. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment in the section right below. Let us know what your thoughts are. I should have a giveaway next week on TechCity. If I forget, please remind me. It is a must to remind me. If not, you won't get anything. Because I see some of you saying, oh, we don't do giveaways anymore on TechCity. We kind of do, you're just not here all the time. But really though, next week I'll give out something right here, so you have to be here for that. I'm Joel Kachi. Yeah, bye.